We need to be opening up the funnel enough, turning into sales, and then making money. And again, as I said before, the reason why we are here is also because for those of you guys who used to make money, suddenly there is less traffic coming through to the funnel. My name is Silvia Myers, and over the past 6 years, I've empowered thousands of online stores in over 35 countries around the world with knowledge designed to quadruple return on ad spend. All right, so let's start with a simple case study. This is my funnel, perfect. And let's say that I am spending $1,000 on ads. Let's say I'm spending $1,000 on ads, and down here, I am getting 50 orders, and each of these visitors has bought something for $30. Yeah, so this is our scenario, which is quite common. In this case, my revenue is 50 times 30, which is $1,500, okay? I have spent some money on the product that I sold. Typically, it would be $497, plus I spent $1,000 on ads, and I'm left with $3 to pay for my apps, for my tools, and for my time or somebody else's time. In this scenario, I'm making sales. Am I making money? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, we are not making money. We're not making money. All right, so how can we make the funnel more valuable? Because this is what this whole section is about. How do we make it more valuable at the end? Right? Let's say I create a really cool upsell process. I create a really cool upsell path, and essentially, instead of $30, I still have 50 orders, but now on average, everybody else is spending $40 with me. Okay? So in this case, instead of $30, I'm getting $40 per order. So in this case, I've got $2,000 in revenue. I've spent a little bit more on product because I've sold more product. So I've spent probably $650 on product. I still need to deduct the money I spend on ads, and I'm left with $350 for tools, apps, and for my time. In terms of the upsells, guys, so each and every one of you needs to have an upsell process that's without a doubt, that's a must, that's a given, okay? And how do you know the upsell process is working? 20 to 30% of all of your customers need to be taking that up. If you've got less than 20 to 30% of people taking up your upsell offer, it means you do not have the right upsell offer. What if on top of this, we get some of our customers to come back and buy from us again? So what if out of these 50, we get another 10 customers to come back? We get another 10 customers to come back, and they're also going to buy something for on average $40 each, right? So that's going to be plus 10 customers times $40 each. So essentially, it's giving a reason for these guys to come back again. It's kind of like selling the gourmet pizza to somebody who is hungry again. They were hungry before, but they've got to eat every day, so I'm selling them the pizza again. Guys, statistically, it is proven that if we give our customers reason to come back, it's 6 to 7 times more profitable for our business. So again, there is no reason for any of you not to have repeat customers. In the past, we used to do this a lot with email. Now, since the iOS 14 changes, and since there is so many more advertisers online, we need to also use different multiple channels to attract these customers back. Again, unfortunately, we won't have time to go into this process into super detail because obviously it's a long process. I just need you to know, utilize your email. Send them an email at least once a week. Find a reason. Find a reason to invite them back. Give them a reason to come back. And for those of you who are more advanced, you want to be touching with them in online social media platforms as well. But let's have a look how this scenario looks in reality. So we have 50 original orders. We've upsold, so $40 each, plus we got customers back. So we've got another 10 orders at $40. Now, how is it looking right now? I've got a cheat sheet so that I don't have to calculate all of this as I'm talking. So suddenly our revenue goes 50 times 40. So that's 2,000 and another 400 from the repeat. So essentially it's 2,400 in revenue. Okay. Now I've spent a little bit more on product because I've spent on product here and on product here. So I spent about $800 on product and I still spend about $1,000 on ads, and I'm now left with $600 for tools, apps, and time. Am I making more money than before? Yeah, we're making more money before. It's suddenly starting to look a little bit better, right? It might still not be the ideal scenario, but is this starting to look a little bit more sustainable? Yeah, it's starting to look a bit more sustainable. It's finally starting to be a business that you really have momentum, you really believe in. It's sustainable, it's giving you the freedom that you've always wanted. Alrighty, now the statistics that I want you guys to bear in mind for those of you who are already getting repeat customers, you want to aim at 20% of your customers to come back. Again, I'm telling you as much as I can today, but you want to aim at 20% of your customers to come back. Why 20? Why not less? Why not more? If it's more than 20%, it means that it's great. You're getting lots of repeat customers and giving them reason to come back, but you're just not opening enough the funnel at the top to get new customers. If it's less than 20%, it just means you're leaving money on the table, particularly those of you guys who are already established. Yeah? So we want to give them a reason and we want to aim roughly at 20%. All right, so we've already upsold. We've got an upsell process. We've already gave our customers reason to come back. Third one, really important one, and then we're gonna have a break and laser focus into that part because that's so super important. The third scenario, let me wipe this off so that it still is easy for you to see what's going on. So we are still getting the 50 original orders, but instead of $30, we have an upsell process, so it's 40. And then we've got 10 more orders here, and also at $40, okay? Now, previously we had $600 left for tools, apps, and your time. With iOS 14, suddenly this $1,000 became $2,000 for some. So suddenly a business that was making $600 at the end of that. At the end of all of this, we had $600. Suddenly, we're like minus 400, and it's hurting. Okay, so whether you're new to e-commerce or not, you can't let this happen to you. You can't let that happen to you. You can't let the $1,000 become 2,000. So how are we going to do that? We're going to do that by reversing the process and aiming and making the $1,000 500. Okay, we turn it around, we flip it around, and we're going to aim at cutting that ad cost right down. And then what we're going to aim for? We are essentially aiming for having still the revenue of 2,400. We're still spending on product. I've just got my cheat sheet here. We're still spending on product 800, but instead of 1,000, we are spending 500 on ads. And as a result, we've got left 1,100 for your tools, apps, and time. So we put $500 in, and we got 2,400 back. And as a result, we are left with 1,100 for tools, apps, and times. Is this looking much healthier now? Yeah? Now we can make it work. It's working. It's looking much, much, much healthier now.